Hello everyone, Elite TV Agent here, and in this video we will be answering a lot of questions that stormed through my brain while watching the third part of episode 70 like, why did the secret agent kill Plungerman? Which side is he on? Why didn't TV Woman save Plungerman? And why did she stop Camera Woman? In this video I will be answering all these questions and more. We have a lot of things to talk about, so here we go. Let me first start off by saying that I was right about when I said the teleportation is not an ability. In fact, it's some type of technology, and it seems like it's the black smoke that gives the TV men the ability to teleport. Because when the scientist was about to teleport away from the battle, the large TV man came in with his new ability to absorb the black smoke, stopping him from teleporting. This means that the black smoke allows them to teleport. But how did the scientist get his hands on the TV men technology? Well, if you did pay a close attention in episode 70 part 2, you would have noticed that the book the lucky cameraman picked up had the TV symbol on it. And in this book is all the information about the TV men technology. But how did the scientist get this book? A lot of people has been suspicious of the TV men being traitors since they first appeared. But there has been no sign of that. But I also suspect them after seeing this book. The TV men that I trust the most is Titan TV Man, Large TV Man and TV Woman, since they have been fighting well for the Alliance and shows no signs of being traitors. But I think that one of the TV men stole this book from the TV scientist and handed over to the scientist. So one of the TV men has to be collaborating with him. But much as I will suspect TV scientist, I won't, because if he was a traitor, he would have turned Titan TV men against the Alliance or give him a crappy upgrade. Or maybe none of the TV men are traitors. Perhaps the secret agent teleported in the base and took the book and gave it to the scientist, because we know that they interact with each other. Or maybe this book belongs to the secret agent, because we know that he created the TV man, cameraman, and speakerman. But that's all the explanations I have. And there's something I missed. After the large TV man came in with heavy injuries, I didn't notice that it had the cameraman on his shoulders. Perhaps these were all he could have saved. And if you didn't know what he said, just a scratch, meaning that he can easily be repaired. Another thing I haven't noticed is the DNA symbol on this door. It's hard to see, but it's there, and we also saw this symbol on the outside of the skibidi bunker door. But what is this logo? To be honest, I do not know. But we saw this logo in the TV men base in episode 66. It's really strange that this symbol is both in the TV men base and the toilet base. This is another reason to suspect the TV men as being traitors. Now let's talk about toilets with red eyes. The scientist puppet had red eyes and it turned out to be a robot. And the scientist other puppet has red eyes. So my theory is that toilets with red eyes are robot and is stronger than regular toilet. And in episode 51 we saw a toilet with red eyes and he was so hard to kill that Titan cameraman had to go into close combat and flush him. And the clones of G-Man toilet has green eyes. My explanation is that toilets with red eyes are robots and are very strong. Yes, the G-Man clones were robots, but they were very weak. Titan TV Man took care of them alone. That's my theory on this. Perhaps there's more clones of the scientist, but I highly doubt it because the secret agent actually confirmed his death. Speaking of the secret agent, when he was talking to us, we saw a green folder on his desk. Perhaps in this folder is very secret information that we will never see. Information that is top secret and that will answer a lot of questions. The secret agent also mentioned that a bigger threat is coming, referring to the Astro toilets. This means that the scientist is actually dead, and G-Man is the least of our worries at this point. Because right now the upcoming boss fight will be with the Titans against the Astro toilet, and in this fight we will lose a Titan, and my bet is on Titan cameraman. I hate to say it and I hope I am wrong, but the fight would include the other Astro toilets against the women trio and normal agents, but not even normal agents, and the women trio will be enough to beat the little Astro toilets. Maybe Simp Cameraman will hopefully come back with a villain arc and rejoin the Alliance, and the mech scientist cameraman will return, then a few TV men, and the large TV man will be in the fight. I know this theory sounds childish, but we would need all the help we can get to kill off Astro toilets. Now back to the secret agent. On his desk we see the head of a speakerman, cameraman, and a TV man. This looks like the head of the speakerman that saved us in episode 24, but I don't think it's him since there are other speakermen with gray heads. We see that the secret agent was watching everything on a TV. That's how he is aware of everything that goes on. But besides all that, on the right side of his desk is a computer. I believe that this is a hint that we would soon be seeing computerman agents, because why else would there be a computer there? Unless the secret agent was doing some research. If you look at the background, it looks similar to the TV base, but what side is he on? Personally, I think that he's on neither sides, and he is just watching and making sure that the show goes on fair. But why did he kill Plungerman? While he was talking to him, he mentioned that there's no evidence of what happened in the bunker, except one thing, and that one thing was Plungerman. He recorded everything that no one was supposed to see, meaning that he is the last evidence. So that's why he had to kill him. And if more cameramen had survived, he would have killed them all. But what about lucky cameramen and the green suit cameramen? Everyone thought that they were ghosts, but they won't. They were actually just invisible, like when Dark Speakerman and Plungerman turned invisible thanks to lucky cameramen. But why didn't the secret agent kill them? I have two reasons. One is that they wasn't recording anything, and two is because they are working for him. Because after the green cameraman shaked hands, they flash camera turned green. Who knows? Maybe the secret agent has other cameramen working for him. Do you guys know something that would make me feel so betrayed? If some cameraman was saved by the secret agent and end up working for him, that would actually be so crazy. Now for the question that has been bugging everyone. Why didn't TV Woman save Plungerman, and why did she stop Camera Woman? I have some explanations for this. One is that because Plungerman was sparking, and it would be dangerous for them to get close to him because he was also on fire. Or maybe it was already too late. But TV Woman could have still made an effort to save him like she did in episode 57 part 2. Now what happened to Titan TV Man's left TV? In episode 70 part 1 we saw that it was just fine, so maybe they were fighting a very powerful toilet and his left TV got hit, and the toilet had to be very strong. Because ordinary toilets cannot even touch this Titan, and if you looked carefully, you would see that Titan cameraman's main camera had a small dent on top. They must have been fighting a powerful toilet for these Titans to get these scratches, because before Titan cameraman's main camera did not look like this. After rewatching part 3 I noticed something very disturbing. After Titan cameraman burned the scientist's face and Titan TV man gave him to Titan speakerman, I asked myself, why did Titan cameraman out the fire and stared at him? Well, if you didn't know, people are saying that Titan speakerman is racist, and this episode might just prove it, because look how aggressive he dealt with the scientist after watching him. You may just say he's just wild up after being infected and killing his own people, but he's definitely wild up for other reasons. Because why else would Blood look at him and smash his face to the wall? Anyways, that's all the questions answered. I have a few theories from my server, so let's check them out. I think that maybe the way that Dark Speakerman and Plungerman became invisible is the secret agent knew they were coming because he possessed the dead lucky cameraman. That's why his flashlight was green, and he used his magic hands. Good and creative theory. But I already said how the brave duo was invisible. Now a theory from Elite Computerman. I think Plungerman is dead. It is because the way Daftboom tells Plungerman that this battle you did not survive Plungerman. Remember how he used the gun as a protection? It didn't help him at all. The laser is massive and it has a lot of fuel to destroy an entire squad of cameramen. Remember how much sparks coming out of his body? It is the scientist who shot him in the body with a laser beam in 1 second. It is probably too late to revive Plungerman. It is because the only way to save a person's life is that you need a medical person to arrive in time. But in the meantime, TV Woman didn't teleport Plungerman back into the base for repairs. She stood there stopping Camera Woman from touching Plungerman. That actually makes sense. But if it was the scientist laser that killed Plungerman, it would have had an effect on him long time. But that's the end of this video. We answered a lot of questions here, and I'm not sure if my theories are accurate. But if you want me to feature your theories, write them in my Discord server or in the comments. Leave a like under the video if you enjoyed. Elite TV Agent out.